everyone, and welcome to the Animal Shelter. I'm David Glass, the mayor of Petaluma, and it's always nice to come down here to the Animal Shelter. We've been making this a monthly visit to let you know what's going on at the Animal Shelter and give you a peek at what pets are available for adoptions. All right, so there's a lot going on in town, and coming up on August 9th is a big fundraiser for the Petaluma Animal Shelter. It'll be taking place at the Rooster Run Golf Course. It's called the Rooster Booster. Now, you don't have to play golf to enjoy this. All you have to do is like to eat, and who doesn't, and like to taste maybe some of the best beverages that are grown right here in Sonoma County, and that, of course, would be wine. And so for $40 in advance or $50 at the door, you can support the Animal Shelter and have a great time. And with us from the Animal Shelter is Valerie Fasoni. Valerie, tell us about this 4th annual Petaluma Animal Shelter fundraiser coming up.
Well, it's going to be super fun. We have local wine and food, and it's going to be a casual event, and we get together, and there's a silent auction, a mega raffle, and live auction, and lots of sponsors and great stuff that you can get at the auction. This year we have a trip to Disneyland, a girlfriend's spa weekend in Russian River, and also just donated from Friedman's. Speaking of Friedman's, they gave us a beautiful fire pit. So we have lots of fun things to look at, but the most important thing is that we all show up, celebrate the shelter and our progress this year, and come together for the animals and hang out with the shelter staff. Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, well, we're going to take a walk over there for a moment and take a look at Rocky. We have to, because this actually was the second take. We started the show one time, and Rocky decided to bark and bark and bark, so we had to do a retake. And that was only a few seconds, though. But Rocky's been surprisingly good this time around.
He's a good boy. Well, he's always our greeter guy, and he's got this big booming bark, so people think, oh, what is that? He's just saying hi. He's a 5-year-old male Rottweiler, and he's been here a while because he's had some medical problems, which we've sorted out. So we have a visitor coming this afternoon for him, so fingers crossed. But he's a gorgeous German Rottweiler, absolutely wonderful dog, and since he's been here a while, he's very well trained. I had him in the back, and we did a lot of training on him, so he's got nice manners.
And as we go inside the animal shelter, we're looking at the Petco 5K9 event. It's coming up at the Marin Fairgrounds on Sunday, August 4th. Tell us about this.
Well, this is super exciting because this is a national event, and the Petaluma Animal Shelter has been chosen to benefit from this event. So we're going to be taking our dogs in a nice Adopt Me vests and going out down there to walk and to participate in this great, wonderful event for animal welfare and health and wellness. So we're going to be participating in this, getting a Petaluma Shelter team, inviting anyone in the community who's a runner or a walker to bring their dog. It's a very dog-friendly event. And show up, and you can register on our Facebook page. You can register online. You can call the shelter, and we'll give you information about it. But we're trying to get several teams to go down there and enjoy this day with us and help us get some of these dogs adopted. But what's important, I think, for people to remember is, even if you're a cat person, is that the proceeds from this event benefit the whole shelter. So it's going to benefit financially the cats, the bunnies, everybody. So it's super important that anyone with tennis shoes gets up and walks if they can.
Okay, so you also have the dogs going. Is there an entry fee to this when you say the proceeds go to the Petaluma Animal Shelter as one of the benefactors? So what is the entry fee? Do you know?
Yes, it's anywhere from $30. I think it's $30, and we have a $5 off coupon, which is the coupon code is Petaluma8. So we can get $5 off, and all of the entry fees and everything go to support the Petco Foundation, which has been so nice to us anyway. Even in the past, they bought that truck that we have and support us in every which way in the Petco store. Each week, we have cats there every week, and we're so thankful to them. So not only do they support us that way, but this way. So we're just thrilled to be a part of this. For a shelter our size, this is really something else, quite an accomplishment to be a part of a national event as a small town shelter. I mean, let's face it, that's cool.
So how many dogs will there be there, or how many animals, maybe I should ask?
There's no telling. This is the San Francisco event, so everybody's welcome to come. And any dog that we have that will be able to do the walk. Not every dog is crowd tolerant, so it's going to depend on our population at the time. But we'll know who's available and make those dogs available for our volunteer population to come and take them for a nice day out.
Okay, so 5K, that's a little more than 2 miles, so it's a pretty good hike.
3 miles, but there's also the walk part. There's a walk to it that's about a mile. So I think I'll stick with that. That's my idea. I'll say, well, I'm a shelter staff. Yeah, that's why.
And there's a dog that I recognize right away because we have a Chihuahua at home, a 10-year-old Chihuahua, and he just come up and sit in the lap. Very good with the folks that take care of him every day. Not so good with some of the neighbors.
Yep. Now, sometimes that's what happens with the Chihuahuas. They can be a little spicy.
So what about these dogs?
There's 3 of them here. We have one that's 9, that's Rocky, and then we have the smaller one right there who just took a ride. That's Lucky. And then this one came in as a stray, so we haven't named her yet. She's a little female, and she needs to get spayed, and she's just nice as pie. So we're thinking about a name for her. So we'll get her all fixed up. She's a little thin. Like to see her gain a pound or 2. So Jason's in there now playing with them, and that's just big fun. Because look how friendly they are. They're nice, just wonderful.
They're the world's funniest dogs, I think, because they like to wrap themselves up in blankets.
They do. And, I mean, we have dogs doing that, and that's why we always try to put signs up saying, to our customers, there is a dog in here. He's just under the blanket, so it's sort of weird when the blanket starts moving. They're like, whoa, that's crazy. But they do that. That's a breed trait.
So there's 3 Chihuahuas there, and let's find out what else we have. You have Rocky, the world's biggest dog, and then we've got 3 Chihuahuas, obviously on the small side. And so will the mist keep them cool?
The mist does keep them cool. During hot days like this, we give them frozen Kongs, and we have our mister on, and we rotate them inside if at all possible. It is a hot day. That concrete stays very cool, and we just make sure that we keep tabs on their water and their intake and all of that.
Okay, so people feel like they ought to take their dog for a walk, but if it's hot and the pavement is hot, maybe that's a day to take off.
That's the day to take off, or you walk your dog early in the morning. That's what we've set up to do here. When it starts to get hot, we walk them only first thing in the morning, and then we don't do it anymore. So that way there's no pavement issues and heat stroke and stuff. These dogs have a fur coat, and it's not fun. So we're mindful of that, and we do our best to mitigate it. If it's super hot, like for example, if it was 10 degrees hotter, we'd probably move them inside.
All right, so let's see what else is available here today.
Susie and Anna, true terriers, very smart, both of them, absolutely brilliant dogs, great for agility. This one is Susie, and she is 6, and this is Anna, and she is 4, and she looks a little bit older because of the whites around her eyes, but she's not old at all. She can go on a big hike anywhere in Marin anytime.
All right. This one is...
Hello. Yeah, this is Bandit, and he's the cutest dog in the history of natural history, but he's a little Dickens. So Bandit is cute, and look at him. He's adorable, but he's just fired up right now. So again, he's a terrier. He needs exercise and training and rules and limits, and he'll be fine.
How long has he been here?
He's been here a week or 2. He, unfortunately, someone left him in a crate up at the gate. Yeah, I know.
Well, at least they knew where to take him.
That's right. That's what we say. Like, well, at least he's here with us. And this is Sheldon. And look, he's our award-winning blanket sleeper. So he tries to sleep under his blankets like your dog. And so he's got them all goofed up. I got to go in there and fix it. Hi, Sheldon. Sheldon's 9. And he's like one of those kind of Chihuahuas, pretty typical. He likes his family, and everyone else is kind of meh.
They do like their family. People don't understand that. They think, what a dog.
I know.
But it's only a dog to strangers. Look at this dog.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Air Bud.
Yeah, this is Roxy. Well, this is a little terrier. And look, she's 12, and she's still boing, boing, boinging the day away. Hi, sweetheart. So she's a recent surrender, so we're working on finding her a home. Aren't you a good girl? Yes. She's very charming. Jump. See? Boing, boing. Adorable.
That is amazing.
Yeah. When I wish I could do that if I'm a senior citizen. So we have this blanket up for Lily. I keep because the sun comes in and gets on her. Hi, Lily. So she's fired up right now too. And what's?
Can you see, Lily?
Can you
Let's
see?
move Kate
Yeah.
in.
Hi. Calm down, sweetheart. So Lily is 2 years old, and I believe she's here because this is how she shows in the kennel. So I hung a sign here. She's jumping and barking. This is kennel behavior that is fairly typical when you take a dog raised in a family and put it here. When you get her inside, she sits, she's lovely, she's calm. This is just a reaction to being here. So, sort of sad, but that's the way it is for now. So we walk her and, hi, Lily, you calm down.
So it's a dog that's going to take a little bit of patience,
Yeah.
but then it's going to be really a
Beautiful
treasure.
family dog. She's great with cats and kids, and she just doesn't show very well. So we try to get her out walking as much as we can. Huh, Lily? She's a good girl. Yeah.
All right, so if someone wants to volunteer at the animal shelter and maybe take dogs for a walk or whatnot, tell us how they do that.
Well, you cut the first Saturday of every month from 3 to 4, we have volunteer orientation, and we welcome everyone to come on in and learn how to do that. And as far as the dogs are concerned, we do a pack walk every morning from 9:30 to 10:30, and we take out all the dogs and we walk them down Hopper Street, and very organized.
All right, so if you want to make a tax-deductible contribution to the animal shelter and support the folks that are supporting the animals in the community, you can do that. If you need a T-shirt for the summer because it's going to get hot, $10, and you're then dressed appropriately. And you can wear your T-shirt to Rooster Run Golf Course and support the animal shelter. That's coming up. Food, wine, raffle prizes. $40 gets you in the door in advance, $50 at the door in the date of the event at the Rooster Run.
It's going to be August 9th.
All right, so that's August 9th at 7 o'clock at Rooster Run Golf Course. Go out a little early and play some golf, you know. They got a good twilight raid out there at that hour. Now, also, if you want to go and enjoy the 5K9 run or walk, as you will, that's going to be at the Marin Fairgrounds. It's coming up on August 4th, and that's going to be a good time and support. And Petco has made Petaluma a beneficiary.
That's right, and thank God for it. So it's really, really happy. Petco and Purina have sponsored this, and we're just excited to be a part of it. It's very, very fun. Nice honor.
Well, Valerie, anything else you want to share with our viewers before we wrap it up for today?
Yes, shelter dogs and cats rule, so come down and adopt one. Thank you.
Our thanks to Valerie Fasoni at the Petaluma Animal Shelter. I'm David Glass, and it has been nice talking to you.